Hey everyone! Today we'll be discussing the top business psychological hacks. Let's get started with number one. That is the power of strategic silence. One of the most underestimated psychological tools in business is the strategic use of silence. Whenever you're negotiating or seeking information, it often resists the urge to fill the uncomfortable pauses, right? Now, most people feel compelled to break silence and will often reveal more information or make concessions to end the awkwardness. Now, this technique works because silence creates psychological pressure that others naturally want to relieve. Let's move on to the psychological hack number two, which we can definitely use in our day to day life and make our lives better while negotiating good business deals. Number two is called as the anchoring effect for better negotiations. So, start any negotiation or pricing discussion with a high initial number to anchor the expectations. Now, this cognitive bias causes people to rely heavily on the first piece of information they receive. Even if your initial offer is rejected, it sets a reference point that influences all subsequent negotiations in your favor. So you might have tried and tested by quoting a bigger number, and then slightly you can reduce according to the budget that you're looking for. Now, let's move to hack number three, which is called as the reciprocity principle. Now, people often feel obligated to return favors, even small ones. Start conversations by offering something valuable first, information and a compliment or a small favor. Now, this would create psychological debt that occurs naturally want to repay and making them more likely with you to be agreed upon for your later requests. Yeah, so you can help, this can help you build better business connections and help you in networking in the long run, which is going to reap good results. Number four, mirror and match for instant connection. I hope you would have like subtly tried copying somebody's way of speaking or their body language. Now, this psychological phenomenon is called as mirroring, which creates an unconscious sense of connection and trust. People naturally feel more comfortable with those who seem similar to them. So yeah, you can definitely use and this hack in your day-to-day life. Let's move to hack number five, which would actually help you to make your things and negotiations better. That is called as the Benjamin Franklin effect. So, counterintuitively, asking someone for a small favor actually makes them like you more, not less. Now, this happens because people need to justify why they helped you, leading them to conclude they must like you. Small, start with a small request before building up to the larger one. So, yes, this is going to help you a lot, and I have personally tried it. Yeah, in our day-to-day life, not only for business purposes when we are dealing with business communication, but in our day-to-day life. Number six, focus on strengths, not weaknesses. Do you agree with me on this part, right? Now, research shows that employees perform significantly better when managers focus on developing their strengths rather than fixing weaknesses. Now, this approach not only boosts the intrinsic motivation but also creates higher levels of engagement. Whenever giving feedback, separate positive and negative conversations rather than using the sandwich method. So, I hope this could actually help you in your day to day life. Now, let's move to the next very important psychological hack that one can use in their day to day life, and it has many practical applications. That's called as the scarcity principle. Now, people value things more when they perceive them as rare or limited. Frame your proposals, opportunities, or products in terms of scarcity or time sensitivity. Now, this triggers the loss aversion, the psychological tendency to fear missing out more than we desired gaining something. So, that is going to be extremely valuable. Now, this can be used in our day to day life, not only at our workplace, but also somewhere in our personal connections. Number 8 is eye contact and name usage, which is extremely important. Whenever we are meeting someone, maintain the eye contact long enough to notice their eye color. This creates the perfect duration for appearing trustworthy and engaged, right? Additionally, use their preferred name at least once during the conversation. People's names are directly tied to their identity, and using them creates positive associations. So, try to add up this particular technique or hack in your day to day life often. Now, let's move to the next psychological hack, which is extremely important. That is called as reframe stress as excitement. The physical sensations, whatever you have of stress and excitement, are nearly identical. Okay, and they increase the heart rate, heighten the alertness, and elevates our energy, right? So instead of trying to calm down before important meetings or presentations, tell yourself, I'm excited rather than I am nervous. Now, this simple reframe harnesses the energy positively all around you, and it changes your life exponentially well. So, I hope this is your favorite one, right? The psychological hack. Do try it out more often as you can. It will help you to beat anxiety as well. Let's move to number 10. That is number of assumptions. Number of assumptions means try to project confidence by never appearing surprised even by positive developments. Now, always act as if you expected the outcome, maintaining an air of being in control. This psychological tricks makes others perceive you as more competent and authoritative, as surprise can be interpreted as lack of preparation or foresight. Don't you think so? You agree with me on this? Yeah. So I hope you liked all the 10 psychological hacks that I shared. If you like it, do give me a comment. And yeah, all the best. Have a good day ahead.